I'm worried sick about the car, the Allegro.
Or Allegros.
Allegros, actually. Are they going to survive this COVID, Chinese COVID?
When people are tightening their purse strings, the danger is projects will be the first things to go. So I'm worried about endangered listed buildings, but I'm also worried about Austin Allegros.
I think Austin Allegros more.
Because it's an endangered cult car anyway. You only have maybe 150 left. Probably a bit more. There's probably a few here and there that are not known about.
But what if the paint catches it?
Well, actually, the rust proofing on the Allegro was one of its qualities that has been said to be better than other cars of that era. So I think that if it's possible that cars could get infected by the virus, that the Allegro would be sturdier than most.
Yeah, okay. So we're not to worry really, are we?
Yes, we are, because of the economic effects.
Oh, because of having the money to spend on it, you mean it might just go... Well, that's it, catching the virus, then it's called the virus, isn't it?
Yes, it's a secondary victim of the virus.
Yeah.
It's having an impact, isn't it? Because, first of all, how much money do you need to buy an Allegro? Now, I think there are three categories. You've got your barn finds, which
you found.
No, mine's not a barn find.
Yes, it was.
Now, someone on Facebook, I'll come to that, was extremely lucky, but a barn find or a sawn, if you like, is about £500. And then one that is running but maybe could do with being restored is, say, between 1,000 and 1,500. I paid 1,500 for mine. And then a pristine example is going to be, say, between 2,000 and 3,000.
More, I've seen him for more.
And upwards. Somebody was charging £9,000 for an Allegro estate, or trying to, on eBay.
I wonder if they sold it.
I don't think they did. But that was overpriced, I think. And it wasn't even a low mileage.
People don't have money for the... But you know what? You'd be surprised. People do find money, James. But it's finding the staff now to do it.
Now, someone on Facebook recently got an absolute bargain. He got an Austin Allegro for £700. It was on the Facebook Appreciation Society page.
God.
Plus, it had leather seats from a Vanden Plas. Plus, he also got the original seats, and he got a boot full of spares. And although he trailered it home, he could have driven it home. I would have driven it home.
That's amazing, James. Bet you're gutted about that, aren't you?
But something like that is, people are always going to bite your arm off.
Yeah.
My Allegro.
Wonder why they sold it.
You get a lot of adverts of people saying, I don't have the time to care for this anymore.
Yeah, because it does take a lot of care, doesn't it?
Getting projects.
Yeah.
I'm very lucky. I seem to have found a garage that is willing to let me park my Allegro for free for an extended period of time.
Yeah, well, we've got a garage now, so you want to get that out.
And doesn't have... I don't think...
We could do a nice Sunday drive on that, with that, James. You can't. It's not a car you can take out every day, but we could certainly go out and have a nice Sunday drive.
I want to use it for daily type things. I want to go to Tesco.
No, you don't. It's a bit damaged.
I don't just want to tootle around like it's some sort of show pony.
Well, it is a show pony.
No, I want to use... I'm not going to use it a lot, but I want to use it for real...
What's wrong with show ponies?
Everyday tasks.
What's wrong with show ponies?
This Allegro...
Hang on, you just slagged off show ponies.
There's nothing wrong with ponies per se, but wouldn't you rather have a horse that was not just something that you paraded around?
Hang on, ponies are not horses.
Well, they're very closely related, aren't they?
Yes.
The other thing that worries me about Allegros is people, first of all, buying them to break them up to make money. That, I think, is pretty scurrilous.
People are going to be... Yeah, but people need money, James. This is the time you want to buy.
And people that get an Allegro to restore it, and then they, let's say that they want to replace the bumper because it's a little bit rusty. Rather than repairing the bumper, they just go out and buy a new part, which, of course, is not new, because no one makes parts for Allegros. And this is my worry. I think we're getting to the point where the Allegro is reaching extinction, and I think it should be a car that you could always be able to purchase, until Britain is eroded by the sea and sinks beneath the waves. Because I think the Allegro is, for me,
You just love your Allegro. There are much better classic cars out there. Classic cars out there.
There are more attractive cars like the Triumph TR6 and
The Bentley
E-Type. But I don't know why, but those cars don't, for me, they don't resonate in the same way that an Allegro does.
It's your thing. Allegro's your thing.
There's something about it.
Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's got anyone that's got a classic car is loving that. We've got a mini classic thing that comes down
the
here.
Allegro is a relation of the Mini. They shared the same engine.
Yeah.
And probably some of the other running gear was the same.
Yeah.
These cars, the Maxi, the Marina, the Allegro, all the BL cars, they shared certain parts.
Yeah.
So they're all like a family, really. And on that yawn, perhaps we should terminate this conversation.
No, I'm not yawning because of that. I'm yawning because we're tired. We've got this bloody virus thing going on. No one's got money. Everyone's worried. We're on lockdown.
Yeah.
It's just we want to be out doing the car.
I had a dream. I'll tell you about my dream about an Allegro.
I had a
last night. I think it was
dream.
yesterday. I dreamt, because I also have a Fiat Punto Mark 1 with electric windows and early seat trim, which is much nicer than trim on the later Mark ones. And in this dream, I saw a left-hand drive Greek Austin Allegro, and I thought, I'd love that, I want that. And I managed to strike a deal with the owner that I would swap the car with my Fiat Punto.
I like your Fiat Punto, I'll have you know.
But it's made me think I can't do that in reality. There's such a brilliant deal would not easily come along. So I have to love my Punto a bit more whilst the Allegro's in the garage.
Your Punto's bloody marvellous. I've never known legroom like it.
What?
The legroom in it is amazing.
Yeah.
If you was picking up a woman and having a lover, he's having a marital affair or something, you could easily have that. And
yeah, but the Allegro had plenty of room.
Yeah.
Plenty of room. Room for 5.
Room. Oh, we could have room for 5, dirty bugger.
Miles and miles of room. Haven't you seen that advert?
No.
There's a man, he's sat in you said you watched my video. There's a man
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. And the dancers come along.
These women appear and he's like, he carries on driving, which is really strange, because I would slam the brakes on probably.
Would you?
Then he looks out the window.
Don't switch the subject.
He looks out the window
just made
and there are these men that are dancing and he doesn't think, how is it that you're travelling? So they must be ghosts.
Yeah.
It's a really weird advert when you think about it. It's really trippy.
What's trippy, James?
Well, think about it, right? There are these women that suddenly appear.
No,
out
I
of
know
nowhere.
that, but what's the meaning of trippy? What do you mean? Do you mean drug-induced trippy, or...?
Yeah.
You don't.
Is it? I'm sure most Allegro...
Shit, James, I wasn't recording. I have to do it all again. I'm recording now. Sorry. Wind up. Oh, I love it. Right, I'm going to stop now.